Ah, Noblestead, the town where every day is yesterday. Yes, some may say that theirs is a community stuck in the past. But one man's dark ages is another man's time-honoured tradition. And what are traditions, if not things we're still doing? Oh, it really makes you think.
If it's not on your CV, it didn't happen. Not to me.
This is Campus Radio, and I'm your host, Felicity Bellbottoms. Speculation continues to build over that smell in the lecture theatre. But what should you believe? Did someone really stuff a block of cheddar under one of the seats? Or is it haunted? The answer may surprise you.
Showering is technically but not socially optional. Welcome, new students. We're more afraid of you than you are of us. Now taking students for night school. The academic year is starting. I hope you have a pencil. frequently asked questions. No, your chicken should not be pink. Skills are non-transferable. Intruders on campus. You know what to do.
It's time for a book review. Over to Maggie, who's been reading the memoirs of 2 Point Radio's longest tenured DJ. This week, I've been reading A Life on the Waves by Ricky Hawthorne. Oh, so good. Really, really good. Because I didn't know before, actually, that he spent so much time at sea. Or, well, near any water, really, and that's just super interesting.
Students are reminded that I'm not your mum. Students are reminded that you came here on purpose. University gives you a bright future and clouds it with debt. educational.
The renovation of a library might sound like a good thing, but here's Hugh to tell us why it's actually quite sad.
Here in Smogley, students have been looking forward to the renovation of the old campus library. The carpet is plush and the study areas are dressed with kettles and beanbags. The library is alive and bustling, but the old bookcases are left on the outside, looking in. Yes, 3 old bookcases stand on the lawn outside the library, a monument to a past that's now over. Spare a thought for them as you enjoy a sleek, frictionless library experience.
Students are reminded to have the time of their lives. Return to the hospital. Thank you. Frequently asked questions. No, I've not seen your frog.
Schoolwork, social life, exercise.
Coward.
I just can't do it all. There's only one way to fit everything in. Make your life Jumbo. Jumbo University. Be your biggest self.
Students are reminded to set reminders. Tuition fees may be spent on administrative bonuses. Frequently asked questions. No, I will not be your friend.
And there we have it. It's being reported that that smell in the lecture theatre was, indeed, a large piece of cheese. We're hearing that a member of the janitorial staff was seen retrieving the putrid wedge in a hazmat suit, though this particular source has been known to exaggerate. We can only hope the smell dissipates and our community can breathe deeply and cheeselessly once again.
Distracted students should pretend that they're listening. Frequently asked questions. Your food is cold because the oven wasn't on. Campus intruders, please not come in. Students are reminded to be in two places at once. work may or may not pay off. Students are reminded to find themselves.
It's the Harrison Wolf Show, baby. All right. Hey, this is Harrison Wolf, and thanks for stopping by. Today, we're going to be talking about a subject that's near and dear to my heart. The one thing you need when things are getting hairy. You hear something funny outside, or you're just hiding from the milkman. That's right. Today, we're talking panic rooms.
Janitor to maintain lectern. Thank you. Plagiarism is not a belief system. It's almost the end of the academic year, in case you hadn't noticed. Announcement. Intruders on campus. Oh no. The summer is a good time to relax and prepare for next year.
Every good panic room starts with its supplies. Now some things are a must. Your crackers, your flashlight, your bottles of water, sure. But don't be afraid to show some personality. I, for one, keep a bowling ball in my panic room. I find it's the perfect place to practice.
End of year results published. Now. Welcome, new students. We're more afraid of you than you are of us. Announcement. The timetable is now live. The administrator is reminded to stay hydrated. Visitors should be checked in and then removed immediately.
Now, when it comes to surveillance, I'm strictly an anti-camera kind of guy. My philosophy is, I can't see you, you can't see me. So I like to keep things as low-tech as possible. I'd recommend strategically placed strings attached to some bells. You hear a ring, and you got yourself a visitor. Of course, sometimes it's the doorbell, and you really do have a visitor. If you want to get real crafty, just leave a load of rakes in your yard. No one suspects a rake in the yard, but you'll hear the sucker when he steps on one and takes a handle to the chops. Ouch.
The more you revise, the amazing. Students are reminded that some grades are personal. Frequently asked questions. Yes, we are testing you. Staff are reminded to care about students.
The realm of Graham Charlie has been overthrown by the evil Green Cruiser. From the Bay of Gravy to the Giblet Caves, this once succulent land has been turned a putrid green. There is only one who can save us now. Meet Wizard! Explore a world of legend and lamb chops in Meat Wizard, Return of the Salami Sorcerer. Only on the Bungle Button Master, where the games be happening.
If you hear this, please drink some water. Thank you. Students are asked not to ask questions. We're sorry for the litter that you... Oh, sorry, that's mine. Announcement. Intruders on campus. Oh no.
Here's a question from Gyro in Duckworth. What are some of your favorite panic room pastimes? Thanks for the question, Gyro. I find that you can have a lot of fun with a little bouncy ball. In fact, one time I was bouncing, lost track of time, and it turned out that I'd been doing it for 16 hours. I went cold turkey after that, meaning I was hungry, and took a turkey sandwich out the freezer. Turkey.
Students are reminded that this is the fun part. Staff are reminded that dogs don't eat homework. Frequently asked questions. No, you can't have an extension.
Here's one for the more advanced panickers amongst you. It's important to be one step ahead. What do I mean by that? Well, you could do a number of things. You could have a trapdoor for sneaky getaway. You could install your panic room in a hall of mirrors. Or you could hang a sign on the door that says, "Out for lunch." They won't know what's hit them.
Maintenance announcement. Plants need water, remember? Tuition fees are expensive, and education is priceless. Warning, stupid questions will make you look stupid.
Let's take one more question before we wrap up here. Here's a good one. What type of wood would you recommend for the furniture in your panic room? Well, you can't go wrong with oak. That baby's a classic for a reason. Me, personally, I like maple. It's heavy, and I like the added water resistance. Plus, it's fun to say. Maple.
Students are reminded that there's no such thing as free time. intruders on campus. You know what to do.
Before you all head off to build your brand new panic rooms, don't forget to take a radio so Harrison can come along for the ride. Now, I know what you're thinking, but Harrison, can't they track me with the frequencies? And the answer is probably yes, but the Harrison Wolf Show is worth the risk. Happy hiding, listeners.
Education is non-refundable. Security breach. Please change your passwords. Sorry. Announcement. Hitting the box doesn't mean what you think it means. If you don't know where your class is it really worth going? There's a fly in here. Unattended sandwiches will be eaten by me. This is a test announcement, not a real announcement.
Hi, I'm Felicity Bellbottoms, and you may be listening to Campus Radio. Unfortunately, our broadcasting signal has taken a hit due to some of our equipment being prematurely recycled. One of our reporters is in a skip, looking for the parts as we speak. So, consider that colourful visual, and we'll be right back.
We are approaching the end of the academic year. Try not to worry. The end of year results have been released. That won't help you now. Starting soon. Was there anything we wanted to do? The academic year is over. Students must vacate the campus. Students for general knowledge. Students should check in before trying to learn. It's not your year, it's just another year. frequently asked questions. No, you can't have an extension.
We're back, and so is our broadcasting signal. Thanks to Hugh for getting in the skip. By his own account, he was happy to do it, adding that the view from inside the skip offered him an entirely new perspective on campus. Now, if that's not an idea for a segment, I don't know what is.
Campus intruders, please not come in.
Noblestead, the town where every day is yesterday. Yes, some may say that theirs is a community stuck in the past. But one man's dark ages is another man's time-honoured tradition. And what are traditions, if not things we're still doing? Oh, it really makes you think.
Students are asked not to ask questions. If you hear this, please drink some water. Thank you.
Hello, you're... Sorry. You're listening to Campus Radio. I'm Maggie Watmore, and I didn't realise I was hosting today's show until 5 minutes ago. It's okay. I'm sure we'll be fine. I haven't done a show without my notes before, but that doesn't bother me at all.
You students should make a good first impression. No pressure. Now taking students for night school. It's not your year, it's just another year. Frequently asked questions. No, your chicken should not be pink. Intruders on campus. You know what to do. No unauthorized talking on campus. Thank you.
This next story is about a shed, apparently. That's all I've got. Here to tell us more is Hugh.
That's right, the groundskeeper's shed appears to have moved some 2 to 3 meters overnight. Of course, as an inanimate object, the sudden move has come as somewhat of a shock. One member of the custodial staff described the event as probably the strangest thing to happen in the greater Flemington area. Leading theories range from haunted wood to tectonic shifting, but one fraternity is claiming responsibility for the anomaly. Their spokesperson saying, "We just moved it. It wasn't that heavy. We can move it back if you like." Maggie, back to you.
Staff are reminded to be inspirational. Students are reminded to have the time of their lives. There's a fly in here.
Should you study with a friend, or should you ignore them at all costs? We've all asked that question. Here's Wanda with the answer. Last week, I advised you to try studying in pairs, and it seemed like a good idea. Turn time with a book into time with a friend. A no-brainer, right? Wrong, I'm afraid. My roommate made up a mnemonic device for something on my course, but it was so effective that I can't remember what it stands for. All I have left is decorate my salamanders nightly. And what's that? Sorry, Jessie. Back to studying alone. Shame.
Doctor, return to the hospital. Thank you. Unattended sandwiches will be eaten by me. If you don't know where your class is it really worth going? Tuition fees are expensive, and education is priceless.
The realm of Charlie has been overthrown by the evil Green Cruiser. From the Bay of Gravy to the Giblet Caves, this once succulent land has been turned a putrid green. There is only one who can save us now. Meat Wizard! Explore a world of legend and lamb chops in Meat Wizard, Return of the Salami Sorcerer. Only on the Bungle Button Master, where the games be happening.
University gives you a bright future and clouds it with debt. Ask questions. Your food is cold because the oven wasn't on. Education is non-refundable.
That's it from us at Campus Radio, though my day isn't entirely over. I'm heading to the library to finish and start an essay, and I may be there all night. But I'll be back tomorrow morning for another show. Hopefully I don't fall asleep in the archive section again. Wish me luck.
Plagiarism is not a belief system. intruders on campus. You know what to do. Students are reminded to find themselves. Students are reminded that you came here on purpose. Maintenance announcement. Plants need water, remember? Announcement. Hitting the box doesn't mean what you think it means.
Sir Nigel Bickleworth on 2 Point Radio. Welcome to 2 Point Radio, where it's a great day. Why? Because I, Sir Nigel Bickleworth, am talking into a microphone. Can you feel it? Can you hear me? Is this thing on? Really, Dennis, if this is off again, I'm going to come in there and dunk you like a biscuit. We'll check that I'm on the air and be back with more sumptuous soundwave salaciousness after this.
Skills are non-transferable. We're approaching the end of the academic year. Try not to worry. Year is starting soon. Was there anything you wanted to do? The end of year results have been released. Luck won't help you now. The academic year is over. Students must vacate the campus.
Why is it that the youth of today believe they can churn out a radio show from the comfort of their toilet seats? The gall! In my day, one had to work for years making sandwiches and polishing the communication tower before they even let you touch a microphone. There's more to radio than ability, charm, and technological literacy. Eager little autodidacts, the lot of them.
We're sorry for the litter that you... Oh, sorry, that's mine. Students should check in before trying to learn. It's not your year, it's just another year. Announcement. Intruders on campus. Oh no. Security breach. Please change your passwords. Sorry. If it's not on your CV, it didn't happen. Not to me.
My darling, albeit slack-jawed, nephew Kevin ushered me through cyberspace and into the world of video games. Yes, I played the latest entry in the popular Meat Wizard franchise for Sir Nigel reviews. I was lost, I was cold, I was scared. The controller was sticky and the subject matter obscene. While I'm unsurprised that it appeals to the desensitized youth of today, I'll tell you what I told that chap in the deli. No one needs that much ham. One magical gem out of a possible 5.
Students are reminded to set reminders. The administrator is reminded to stay hydrated. visitors should be checked in and then removed immediately.
What am I going to do with my life? I just don't know.
Orb.
Huh? What?
Come to an Orb Foundation Learning Center and replace your mind with the power of the Orb.
Oh, amazing. I'll do that then. Thanks.
Would campus intruders please not come in? Staff are reminded that dogs don't eat homework.
To the news and the controversies surrounding Education Minister Tarquin Foxbridge, who allegedly blew his nose on official government documents. Stories like this are scandalous. It's perfectly clear to me that a group of students have fabricated the images somehow, and yet this poor minister faces all manner of backlash and public murmurings. And why? Because he was photographed doing something? I know a witch hunt when I see one.
Tuition fees may be spent on administrative bonuses.